Hey there, it's Dr. Cindy. So this video isn't exactly a mental health moment. It's more of a call to action. At a time when conflict and chaos seem to be escalating all around us, it can be difficult not to get wrapped up in worry and fear. Our brain naturally wants to try to figure out solutions for problems, even those that are outside of our control. It also will project what if and worst case scenarios in an effort to try to anticipate and prepare for potential challenges in the future. With no avenue for resolving such concerns, we get caught up in an endless loop of rumination and worry. And if we perceive others to be at fault for those problems, then we will find ourselves feeling angry toward them. This, of course, adds to the emotional pain of the situation and creates yet another unresolvable problem that our brain will perseverate on. So, staying lost in our thoughts does not help us find a path to peace, nor does getting stuck in anger. I firmly believe that we are collectively being called to love, as that is the only antidote to fear, conflict, greed, anger, division, and so many of the other difficult energies that seem so prevalent in the world right now. And while it is easy to give love to those we agree with and feel close to, the challenge is for us to also bring it to those whom we perceive to be causing so much pain. So, how do we, as Martin Luther King Jr. said, choose love because hate is too great a burden to bear? This will not happen through thought alone. In fact, I encourage you to get out of your head and into your heart. When we operate from the space of our heart, it enables us to turn off thoughts and feelings that pit us against each other. The wisdom within our hearts and the energy of it is what connects us. It connects us to ourselves, to family, to friends, to neighbors, to the whole world and the whole universe, really. Our hearts are where we feel the love that we have for others and the love that we receive from others. And that makes it a very beneficial avenue for transforming what is happening around us. Love is energy, and the heart is a powerful transmitter of this energy. Research has shown that the energy of the heart actually travels faster than the speed of light at more than 186,000 miles per second. It radiates out everywhere within and from all of us. So, right now, I'd like to take a few moments to harness the power of that collective energy that is within us and among us so that we might answer the call to love. So, I asked you to please close your eyes and place your hand on your heart. Feel the way that it beats steadily beneath your palm, under your fingertips. Take a few slow, deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling as fully as possible. And as you do so, imagine that you are breathing in through your heart and out through your heart. In through your heart and out through your heart. Now, please think of a time when you felt love. It might be a particular person that comes to mind or a specific experience that you had. Whatever it is, reflect on that memory and feel that love within your heart as you continue to breathe through it. Feel your heart fill with the sensation of that love and notice the energy that it brings. Imagine that energy as a light within and one that flows from your heart throughout your entire body. Feel it and see it spreading everywhere inside of you. As your body becomes infused with that light, it begins to radiate outside of you, glowing and growing within the space where you sit. It expands around the room that you're in, among whoever else might be near you right now, and throughout the entire space. And as your heart continues to pump the light and energy of love, it reaches beyond your immediate area and travels in every direction, across the neighborhoods around you, within your community, over and through surrounding towns. It stretches throughout whatever state or region you are living in, as well as bordering areas. And imagine that as this love spreads, it touches and fills the hearts of everyone in its path. Imagine this love finding your family and friends. And as it does so, it joins with the love you share with each other and amplifies that heart energy even more. Now bring that love to anyone you know who is struggling for whatever reason. See them being infused with this powerful energy, lifting their spirits and helping them feel cared for and connected. And if there is anyone in your life that you have tension or conflict with, consider bringing love to them as well, knowing that love is the pathway to peace. Now send love out to find and fill any heart that is hurting in any way. Picture it traveling wherever there might be pain or grief or fear or despair. This love supports and strengthens everyone who is working to help others. It reaches all of our faith leaders and therapists and counselors who are providing spiritual and emotional support and guidance and inspiration during this challenging time. It is touching the hearts of all medical personnel, caregivers, nurses, doctors, and other staff in hospitals, clinics, and nursing homes. It supports our first responders and teachers as they do their part to help those in their care. This love soothes the hearts of law enforcement and military personnel, that they might feel compassion even for those who oppose them. And it reaches the hearts of every incarcerated person, that they might know that love is all-inclusive and that their worth and value are not defined by their misdeeds. As each person experiences this love, all are reminded that we were created to love and appreciate and value one another, and that there are no enemies. The love you are generating right now covers the country with radiant light that touches each and every heart along the way. It provides comfort to our friends on the West Coast and in Hawaii, the Carolinas, dealing with the ravages of fires and the loss of lives and property, and to the firefighters who worked so bravely to contain those fires. This love soothes those who have experienced other disasters, floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, causing their whole lives to be turned upside down. The energy you are sending comforts victims of violence, abuse, poverty, pollution, depression, despair, and trauma in its many forms. It soothes those who are dealing with medical issues, financial burdens, or the loss of a loved one, and the many who experience loneliness and isolation. It fills those struggling with economic hardship or insecurity, marital conflict, homelessness, illness, or addiction. It finds those who have lost a job or fear deportation. And this love opens the hearts of all of those who feel so hurt and angry and afraid that they seem to have forgotten how to love because their pain has made them hate. Our leaders in Washington and elsewhere, politicians, cabinet members, advisors, judges, are infused with this love, encouraging them to use their positions to lift up and care about all of our people here and throughout the world. It reminds them that they were elected by us to be in service to us, and that all decisions they make should be based on that. For anyone in power, both at the forefront or behind the scenes, this love forms the foundation for all decisions that they make, all policies and plans they propose, all resources that they direct. It guides every thought, word, and action on behalf of the American people and in collaboration with leaders for the benefit of all people and the planet. And let us pause for a moment to send direct, focused love to Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and anyone else whose actions have the power to affect so many lives. Every heart that is touched by this love awakens to its own power and begins to also radiate this wonderful life energy. As it extends over our entire country, it flows on to the rest of the world. Wherever love is needed, there it goes. The White House and the Kremlin, boardrooms and battlefields, trauma rooms and trenches, chambers and capitals. It knows no borders or barriers or boundaries and leaves no one behind. This love reaches every person, every heart, in every location. As each heart is touched, so it is opened and transformed. Each person answers to the call to love, and that becomes our universal language. Every living thing receives this amazing force. The trees and the grass, the birds and the animals feel this wonderful love flow over and through them. And as you bask in the warmth and glow of this love, feel the energetic connection that exists among us all. If seen from outer space right now, our world would appear to shine with radiant light as brilliant and all-encompassing as the sun. And as you prepare to open your eyes, thank your heart for the love that it allows you to both give and receive. Recognize the amazing life-affirming energy that it generates and set the intention to honor this powerful force by sharing it as often and as fully as you possibly can to anyone, to everyone, anytime and always, and especially wherever it seems that love has been forgotten, for it is our job to make sure that it is remembered and revered. We close this exercise taking comfort in the knowledge that we can always connect to our hearts and the love it contains whenever we ourselves are needing the reminder that love is always the answer and ever present. I thank you for joining me today in this call to love, and I hope you carry it forward with you in the days and weeks and months ahead. Love is what we are here to do, so let's do it. Take care.